talking to you today about the headstone found at the parking garage project on College and Elm, right?
That's correct.
What can you tell me what y'all have found out since this development this morning?
So evidently our contractor, subcontractor to Manhattan, actually found this headstone yesterday afternoon. They were digging in and around the southeast corner of the property. It would have been the area of the property where the old expert tire sign was. And in this location, it was about 6 feet down that they were digging. They've excavated some top portions and are digging down right now. There was an old wall in that area, retaining wall in that area. So they located this item. They haven't located anything else, no remains, nothing that would show there was a human around the tombstone as well. So at this point, we feel that it was something that's probably manufactured by a granite or marble company that was on the northeast corner of the property back during this time frame. There's talk about a church that was on the northeast corner of the property.
That'd be the First Presbyterian Church.
That's correct. So according to our maps, that didn't go in until in between 1912 and 1919. This tombstone was dated, obviously, in the late 1800s. So we don't see that it's correlated with the church. It was in a different location as well. Again, the church was on the northeast part of the corner of the property. This tombstone was found on the southeast corner of the property. So we feel it's probably an item that was made by the marble and granite company that was there, and for some reason just not used, a defect or whatever it might have been. That's one theory that we're looking at right now.
So there was a marble company there at
Yes,
that
sir.
location. Do we know the name of that company?
No, according to the maps, it just says marble. Let's see if I can fix it really quick now here. It just says Marble Yard. So here's the corner of Elm and Broadway. This Marble Yard was in the northeast corner. Again, what we found was where we found it was in the southeast.
And it was found where?
It's found in this area.
Okay.
And going back, so this is 1889. The church shows to come on. Here's the one from 1912, and then the church shows up in 1919 on the northeast corner of the property. Again, we found it down on the southeast corner.
So basically, we really do believe that it was something fabricated there manufactured there at the marble company for somewhere completely different from the downtown area. It wasn't something that was used there at that location.
That's correct, and it just happened to be buried for whatever reason. It has been there ever since.
But now, did the work have to stop on this project until y'all were able to run this stuff down today? Because the possibility there may have been remains, or
so they obviously they were more cautious around that area.
Mm-hmm.
But again, since no human remains were found, we're checking on what the standard operating procedure is to in this kind of situation. But for the meantime, we're moving gingerly around that area, and then we'll talk with some environmental specialists and see what the next step should be.
but it looks like the mystery has been solved. Basically, that it was something that was made and for whatever reason discarded and buried under 6 feet of soil.
Mm-hmm. That's our thought at this point.
No graves, no mention of graves in any records that y'all have been able to find.
No, sir.
The church didn't have any burial ground around
None
it.
of the environmental review that we've done thus far as part of this project has shown that there was a cemetery there, known plots, anything with the church or otherwise.
So the plot thickens, or in this case, I guess, kind of gets a little thin. All right, thank you very much.